Hey community, back with another vlog. Um, what is the vlog about today, you ask? It's about like finding elements and things in nature that you would think that you need to go out and buy or shop for, but that are fruitful and all around us. So today I picked some plums. I used my, here it is, cute little basket to pick a bunch of plums. And plums are not only delicious, but they're actually really good for you. They're good for the nervous system. They actually calm anxiety, and they have a bunch of other benefits. I'll probably put them in the notes below. So yeah, and I've been also like around where I live, there's a lot of daisies that have been blooming, which I'm obsessed with daisies. It's like a part of my brand. So that's been really fun because I like can't create without flowers in my studio, and I really love that.
Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist. Oh, I still find my peace small. Oh, but they do like say me, I know they see. Like say I know the year. Which kind person be this? Oh, waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, and like I hate Genesis. I be dealing with frenemies. Survivor, me onigba, money chaser.
This episode is dedicated to one of my favorite musicians named Mohbad. I started an illustration of him. You saw a snippet of that. But yeah, as I, do my regular vlogging things, enjoying the bliss and beauty of nature, here I am climbing a tree for some last summer plums. But yeah, so as I do these things, I'm going to also be illustrating one of my favorite musicians who we lost in mid-September. And, I've been through so much this year, and he was one of the few, probably, I think there are two artists who really helped me push through this hard time in my life. I played peace again and again, like a mantra every morning as I did yoga. And so it meant a lot to me that he passed. So it was a complete shock to me when Mohbad passed, because this song Peace that I played, I've been playing all year really, and it's helped me through my own journeys and struggles as an artist, dealing with like frenemies, family trauma and drama. And so I've been so deeply heartbroken and moving through grief on a level that I can't really explain, but art has really helped me to do that. And, I think it's important to note that, his voice was silenced because his message was peace, and his final album was called Blessed, so it was more than, it was deeper than it seemed.
Faster than a bullet, flying like a rocket. Bad man, we never rest. King of South and the West. Faster than a car.
So yeah, I'm sure at this point the government has really finessed the story of what happened to him, but essentially he was it is kind of dark, so warning, trigger warning, but he was actually in collusion with his family, in collusion with the government, actually ended up burying him alive on family property that he bought them. And frenemies took him to a hospital prior to that, where he received some injection, passed out. Nobody knows what happened to him in those 12 hours before he was buried. But then he was buried, and it took about a week before they then dug him back up for an autopsy, which confirmed that he was in fact buried alive, because there's videos of like fresh blood in the grave. And and so then now it's just like it's been like this loop to loop kind of government fiasco of like, well, when are the autopsy results coming back? They've held his body for like over 2 weeks now. Nobody knows what's happening, and we really don't know if we ever will. So, this blog is dedicated to justice for Mohbad due to that. But on a lighter note, let's take a break and go to my gallery where I attended an amazing workshop last month. And it was run by one of my mentor artists named Abba. And it was a branding workshop. I had so much fun, met so many amazing women, and I learned a lot also. I was also in awe because he used me as an example of great branding, which I didn't expect. So that lit me up a lot. And yeah, and I think, we can all use lightness and in dark times. And I think that getting out in community and, talking to people, talking to other artists really helps bring the heaviness off of like the things that are happening in the external world right now. Hey guys, I'm doing a workshop at Oakstop today, and this in this workshop room, one of my favorite artists, LC, her work is up, so I just wanted to show it. And I'm really excited because one of my mentor artists, his name is Ava, he's going to be teaching this workshop, so I'm going to take you with me. Born in St. Catherine, Jamaica, to a family of artists and builders, Ava Yehuda vowed early in his life to devote himself totally to art making. Everything he did was a creative exercise.
Experience. I am not just a fine art, I'm also a brand developer, commercially. I help design logos and marketing campaigns and brand strategies for companies. So I never went to school for fine art. I went to school for design. On the program today, it's part of OIM's professional development project, and we are offering these free workshops to Oakland's artists every couple of months. So thank you so much for being here. Just going over the agenda very quick, and then passing to Helen to introduce our guest artist and guest artist. Okay, there. Speakers. There you go. We're going to have a conversation between now and 11. There will be a 15 minutes break. Please help yourself with some snacks and coffee here. Aspects of our lives. And even though some of us are not promoting ourselves a certain kind of way, we all have our own brands. And that's our personalities. The clothes you wear, how you wear your clothes, how you sound, all of those things add up to be who you are. And sometimes you think you're a nice person, but some people think you're not. So how do you change the perception of the public? That's where brand strategy and brand development and implementation comes into the picture.
Money. Plenty enemy, mohbad. You didn't follow me. On point. I just come on me. Even if not that minutes. Baby, I'm a gato. Masiraji lo moto. My grace in the auto. Automatic. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi ya photo. Èmi ti gbéra láti 4:30. Wọ́n lè wọ́n bàtì. Wọ́n filẹ̀. I drip on check go through one pause. Ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ó wálẹ̀. Hope you guys had fun at the gallery. Like I said, I don't think we're really gonna ever receive full justice for Mohbad. I wrote a blog post about the truth, of what really happened. But I wanted to say that he went by Imole, which in Yoruba means light. And I'm actually my dad is of Yoruba descent. So I was just very ancestrally connected to all that happened. And I'm so just thankful that art was able to help me get through
the sadness of it all. And nature was super, super healing, also too, to move through this time. So yeah, let's get back to my talk about nature and just like how we can, find peace in nature and find elements and fruits and good things in nature to boost our moods as well. So yeah, there's just so many beautiful things that we can either grow or, that are just like around us in parks, in nature that we don't realize. So yeah, and I've also been studying this Earth Magic book, but it's not just like some woo-woo book about, all of the like spells or like stuff like that. It's also about just natural elements like herbs and crystals and how we can use these different elements to really benefit our health and reset our bodies and our systems to snap out of like this capitalistic sleep that a lot of us have gotten into, whether it be 9 to 5s or just the people that we surround ourselves with. It's really easy to get in that capitalistic rat race mindset, and spending time in nature, tapping into natural elements, eating natural elements. I love the term like eating your eating your water, which is like, eating fruit basically. And yeah, like this summer I've just been so into fruits, and I've really like in the mornings I just pretty much eat fruit for breakfast, which has really been cleansing and healing for me. So yeah, I highly recommend wherever you are to, try to get out and explore. I've also been harvesting chamomile from the flowers. And next summer, I think I'll actually grow chamomile. But yeah, what you do with chamomile is you like pick the flowers, you dry them out, and then the buds of the flowers you can use in tea. And, just like plums, chamomile has so many healing properties. It's very great for the nervous system as well, very great for calming yourself as well. So yeah, this summer, this year has really been about me, implementing habits and routines that will ultimately, benefit my art, which I'm working on today. And just like, I need stronger habits to really build up to my solo show. And yeah, just being in nature, tapping more into nature, learning more about earth magic, it has really just been so beautiful, so healing, and so helpful to my creative process. So I hope it helps you as well.
Cinderella, I've seen a lot, but you are better.